everyone, this is Gurvinder Kaur from Gurvinder's Academy. Today I am here with you discuss the IELTS MCQ tips so I can help you to get you maximum score in your IELTS. So let's do it. Press the bell icon and subscribe the channel for more videos regarding IELTS and PTE. So here you can see I have just chosen a paragraph. These are the IELTS MCQs and I'm gonna do it with you all so you can understand how to attempt them in an easy way so you can get your doubts cleared. So basically the main thing is this, lots of students when they attempt reading MCQs, they just read the options. So as you know, as you can see on the screen here, you can see I have number 12 question and we have 4 options A, B, C, D. Yeah, so basically when student make mistake, they do read the options first and they just focus on the options and they don't focus on the question. So the first tip is that you have to understand your question instead of reading the options first. You need to give your time to the question instead of options, because it's very normal they will give you all 4 options in the passage because they're gonna trap you, and because they just want to know that how is your level in English in reading module. So this is not the matching options. This is not a question where they are asking like match the options. This is the question where they asking a question and you have to match the option with it. So the first tip is you have to focus on the questions instead of options first. So I'm going to share some tips as well. So let's have the tips first. So these are the 3 things, as you can see on the screen, which you have to focus while doing MCQs in reading module, as well as you can just implement these 3 tips in IELTS listening as well, because approximate the tips are same for IELTS listening MCQs and IELTS reading MCQs. So the first is look for synonyms because correct answers are mostly paraphrased. So you can see on the screen we have some tips which you must implement while doing your MCQs. So here you can see look for synonyms because correct answers are mostly paraphrased. So the thing is when you're doing IELTS reading, you can't just look for the same words in the passage while looking for your answers, because mostly 70 to 80% answers they paraphrase it. They just use the synonyms. And to get yourself updated regarding the IELTS reading synonyms, you must go to the G Academy or Gurvinder's Academy page. So I post every day reading synonyms so you can get maximum score in your IELTS reading. So the second option is be aware of any answer that repeat words from text. It may be a trap. Yeah, it may be a trap because as I just told you, the most answers they paraphrased because it's a IELTS test, it's an international English language test. So basically they are checking your English level. So they're gonna just trap you by giving you some similar words. If your level is not at that good, so you are just match the keywords and you're gonna put your answer. So that's not a good way to do the IELTS, and you are not going to get good score if you are doing or you are matching the keywords. So you need to focus on that answers may be paraphrased. So you need to look for the paraphrasing and you need to look for the synonyms. You have to learn synonyms in reading IELTS. The third option is cross out any options that are incorrect. So here I want to give an example. So basically if let's see, if I have 4 things in front of me. So if somebody is asking like if I have a pen in front of me, a book and a paper and a mobile phone. So basically if someone is asking me, so mobile phone is wrapped in a gift wrap and someone is asking me which one is mobile phone. So mobile phone is wrapped in a gift paper and I can see there's a pen, I can see there's a paper, and yeah. So what you gonna do if somebody is asking where is the mobile phone? So the best option to choose is, because I can see this is a pen, this cannot be a mobile phone, and this is a paper, this cannot be a mobile phone. So what should I do now? I should cross out that options for me, because this is a pen, this is not a mobile phone, so I'm just letting it go. So this is a paper, this is not my answer, I'm going to letting it go. So I must choose the thing that is wrapped. So the wrapping is called synonym in reading IELTS. So I should go for the wrapping or synonym options. So that's the best option for you. So the third is cross out any options that are incorrect. So basically sometimes we don't know the synonyms. So just take advantage what you know and just cross out the options and just do that. So here I'm going to share questions that are MCQs of reading, so you can better understand the tips which I have just discussed with all. There's a question, according to researchers in the late 1980s, there was a feeling that, so I'm just focusing on my questions right now. I'm not going to read the options right now. So I am going to just circle out my keywords or highlight the keywords now. So my keyword is late 1986. Yeah, there was a feeling that. So in 1986, what the researchers thinks or feel. Okay, let's see. I have to look for the late 1980s. Yeah, I got it. So now I need to, that is called skimming. Now I have to do the skimming here. So I'm gonna read these lines now and then I move to the options. Yeah. So by the late 1980s, the term AI was being avoided by many researchers. Yeah, so they are saying AI was being avoided, yeah, by many researchers who opted instead to align themselves with specific subdisciplines such as neural network. So basically, in a simple language, they were avoiding AI and they moved to some other technology. Yeah. So now match the options. Let's see. Option A is, you can see, option A is, a general theory of AI would never be. So option A is, a general theory of AI would never be developed. So there was nothing about theory I have read over there. And you can see again, because they have not discussed about theory. So the option B is, original expectations of AI may not have been justified. Yeah, I am looking for this option because I have read here, you can see here, they have mentioned AI was being avoided. So there is a negative thing here. So I must look for a negative option right now. So if I look for negative option, I can see here they are saying original expectations of AI may not. So there's an option not here. So let's read the other as well. A wide range of application was close to fruitions. So the applications means the uses. If they use application words in reading, so it means they are talking about the uses of AI. So I have not read anything about the uses of AI. So this is not my option at all. And this is not my option at all. More powerful computers were the key to future progress. I have not seen a word about future, because if they talk about future in reading, they use future tense. It may be will, would, they are going to do. So they use these type of language when they do discuss future in the reading. So this is also not an option that I must go for, sorry. So now I must look. The option B is my answer, as you can see here. Option B is answer. So here, and so here you can note down a synonym. As you can see here, they have not just they have not given the answer directly here. So they have just talked about like by the late 1980s, the term AI was being avoided by many researchers. So they have used a word avoided by many researchers, and so they have not used a word justified may have not been justified. So the synonym for justified they have used, yes, it is AI was being avoided by many researchers. If it is avoided, it means it was not being justified with the researchers. Yeah. So let's do another one. Again, I'm gonna focus on the question first. So the question is, in Dr. Lake's opinion, the reputation of AI suffered as a result of. So let's highlight the keyword first. So this is the reputation of suffered as a result of. So it means, if I understand my question in deep, it means this is doctor's opinion, Dr. Lake's opinion, and the reputation of AI suffered as a result of. It means the AI reputation was not as good. Suffering means something in negative. As a result of what? Let's see the options. Let's have a look on the paragraph. So the options was, so the keywords was Dr. Leaks and reputation of AI. So I can see Dr. Leaks. You have to look for the Dr. Leaks. Yeah, it's in the end of the paragraph, you can see here. So here's the says Dr. Leaks, so I have to read this paragraph. So it may be, however, that the comparison with HAL no longer seems quite so important, and AI can now be judged by what it can do rather than by how well it matches up to 30-year-old science fiction film. People are beginning to realize that there are impressive things that these systems can do. So people are realize that there are impressive things that these systems can do. Let's see the options. It's a changing perceptions, premature implementation, poorly planned projects, commercial pressures. So here this is also a synonym word. They have used a word perception here. So as you do writing, what do you think? Who have the perception? Yeah, the people, how they think, how they believe, that's a perception. So the option A is your answer, changing perception, and the rephrasing is people are realizing. So if you see a word perception in the passage or in any question, so you should look for the synonym that can be people opinion, people realize that, people think that, people believe that. So basically this is the synonym they use in reading. Instead of perception directly in the paragraph, they change it by these words. Yeah. So this is the way to do MCQs, and they use synonyms, and hope you do understand these all tips. And I upload I'm going to upload lots of video regarding reading, writing, listening, speaking as well, so I can help you in your IELTS module. So just subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so I can help you with my videos, and you can get your maximum score in your IELTS or in your PTE. All the best. Thanks for watching.